Hi, my name is Ramona Peel. My pronouns are she, her, hers. I'm the lead trainer for the Equitas Health Institute for LGBTQ Health Equity, and I'm a trans woman. And this Saturday, March 31st, is Transgender Day of Visibility. And I've been asked to talk a little bit about what that means. Partially, it's important to remember that the trans and non-binary community in Ohio is probably bigger than you think it is. According to the Williams Institute at UCLA, there are about 40,000 trans people here in Ohio. And Trans Day of Visibility is kind of like our opportunity, if we want to go, hey, here we are. A couple of important things to remember though, is number one, is this day isn't just for binary trans people. This day is also for non-binary people who identify as trans. So I think it's important to remember not to leave our non-binary friends out of this day. Another thing that's important to remember is that being visible and being trans, it's optional, right? The visibility is optional. If you don't feel like it's safe for you to be visible and be out, or if you simply don't want to be visible or out, that's totally okay, and it's totally valid. And you shouldn't let anybody else tell you that it's not. The last thing I want to talk about, I think is really important, is for allies. Allies might feel like, they might get really excited about Trans Day of Visibility and want to let the world know about their trans or non-binary friends. The problem with that is you should never out a trans or non-binary person without their explicit consent. Because, unfortunately, for a lot of trans and non-binary people, if they get outed in the wrong context or to the wrong people, it might put their housing at risk, it might put their employment at risk, it might put their personal safety at risk. So, even if you get really excited and you really want to contribute to Trans Day of Visibility, please don't out a trans or non-binary person without their consent. Other than that, have a great Trans Day of Visibility, and here I am being visible. Wah! Thanks.